I hate to say it, but it's also gotten a bad rep. At the end of the day, however you spin it, if it's high fructose corn sugar, it's all sugar. It's all sugar. So at the end of the day, yes, you should limit that because it's just a sugar product that's probably additionally added to something that was good. So, or something that was healthy. So at the end of the day, yeah, you should reduce high fructose corn sugar in your diet, but you should also reduce the amount of sugar, just period, in your diet. Okay. Yep. Yep. Yep, yep, exactly. And at the end of the day, your body processes high fructose corn syrup the same way that it does the sugar. So there's really biologically not a difference. So again, there's a lot of what's great about nutrition and also what's frustrating too is that there's a lot of misinformation out there. So if you ever have any questions about nutrition or about health or wellness, ask, use the tools that I have provided. You can go to choosemyplate.gov and you can get information that you need. Or if you're working with a food service distributor, you can contact them and hopefully they have somebody or a good resource that can get you the answers that you need. I know I guess I'm personally conflicted on because I love Diet Coke so much. But they do say that. There's been studies that have shown that artificial sugars make you crave more sweets and make you crave more foods. So it's actually, if you were drinking a lot of Diet Cokes, then you would eat more because your body thinks that it's not getting what it needs. Essentially, if you think about it this way, think about eating foods in their whole, natural, and processed form. That's the best way to do it.
Less sugar, less organic, natural sugar is better for you than using an artificial sweetener. Use real sugar and just don't use as much of it.
Yep, it's true. Just don't
the
use
further
as
it
much.
is from the original form, the worse it is for you.
Yep, and I think too, there's a lot of studies that talk about artificial sweeteners, the pros, the cons. At the end of the day, I kind of feel like maybe science doesn't have all the answers yet, and maybe we should just go back to what we know, which is in its natural, whole, unprocessed form. I feel like that's the right way to go.
There's a book out called Eat More, Weigh Less. It's written by a doctor who actually wrote it to reverse heart disease. And I read the book 15 years ago and lost 35 pounds when I did it. But it says that when you put these false sugars in your body, that your body creates an insulin, which is trying to make up for what you're having. So you're actually getting both of them, and your body has to break both of them down before they're going to do it. It was just what he had in the book, and it just made sense. I mean, you put in these false sugars in if your body's creating something to make it up and you have to burn both of them, you're getting twice the work.
It's fascinating, and everything that Valerie said, and again, I'm a type 2, and I had a rude awakening. For the first time after 15 years, I went to the hospital and took a course. And then I realized that, wow, now I'm really learning. It's really a complicated world, but everything you just learned from Valerie is what I do. And I eat 5 times a day. That's another key. Breakfast, snack, lunch, snack, dinner. And then snack. Maybe, maybe not. But it's a matter of balancing your food throughout the day. And then, it's like, if my sugar is low, then your 2 snacks, with that 8 grams, that's okay. Because it's the protein, and the protein's really important because it slows that metabolism down, and it needs to stretch out from one meal period to the other, because otherwise your sugars are going to spike.
Yep.
But but everything that you learned from Valerie, if you just do that, then you won't become a type 2 like me, which you don't want.
What an endorsement. I'm just kidding.
One of the things that they're trying to push is go to the labels now to GMO.
Yeah, that is a
lot
hot.
of them are fighting them, wanting them to not do that. But yeah, that's going to be a big thing.
Yeah, GMOs is a really hot topic, and it's hard because our whole food supply has GMOs in it. Period. Yeah, it does. America, any product that you purchase that's made in America or made from American products has GMOs in it. So, I mean, it started in the 70s, so what are we to do now? I don't have all the answers, but I don't necessarily think it's a bad thing for some people, especially for countries that need some of the nutrients or the vitamins. But at the end of the day, I think there's more research to be done with GMOs. Yeah, I think there's a lot more science out there about it. To wrap things up, if you guys, we do have a monthly e-newsletter that we publish online, and also you can get it via email. You can just sign up for it on cisco.com/health, and it's about health-related topics.
Write that down, everybody. It's a great resource.
Yeah, it's a great resource, and it's free, and you can forward it out. Yeah, you can forward it out to whoever you want, or you can just get it. Yes, yeah, Cisco Health, yeah. Yep, so does anybody have any, I know that I ran right at time, but does anybody have any other questions?
I have a question.
Yes.
It's for
Oh, okay. Okay, anybody questions for me? Yes, okay.
With labels, like I'm trying to find a sugar-free bacon, and I thought I found one because it said 0 sugar in the label, but then I turned it over and cane sugar was the third ingredient listed. And I thought, how come they said 0 sugar, 0
Oh, you know-
sugar, but it has sugar?
You know what it is? It's due to food labeling rounding rules, and for sugars, I know for fats it's 0.5, so I'll just guess for sugars too, that if it's less than 0.5, then they can declare it as 0. Yeah.
So it's such a small.
So it's, yeah,
0.5 per serving, or what do you?
right, per serving. So let's say it's 0.499999 grams of sugar, then they can declare it as 0. The same thing goes for fats too. Like, I'm sure you guys hear that a lot with trans fat. They'll say that it's 0, but then in the ingredient statement, it might say partially hydrogenated oil. That's why, because they have a small enough amount where they can still legally claim it as 0. Which I don't think that's necessarily a loophole, it's just, that's just how it's done. Oh, the website, it's just cisco.com and then /health.
That gets into e-nutrition.
There is, yeah, e-nutrition is on there too if they just kind of click around.
Okay, look for e-nutrition too, because that gives you all that nutritional information.
Yep. So great, thanks you guys so much, really appreciate it. Right? Yeah, it's good to have.
Oh, yeah, were you right in front of it? I don't think it got much of you.
I read through these slides and I'm like, provide examples and things that I it's just a good reminder. Take your